Brian can barely contain himself and hurriedly shares the good news with Brett and Jermaine.
Jermaine!
What?
I've just been on the phone to an agent, an American agent who saw you at the gig. And he's really interested in working with you. He wants a new pop song. And this, if we do it, we'll get a slice of the American pie. We could call it the piece of the American cake, if you like, but either way, it means money, and that's what we need, huh? We could put some more vegetables in the soup.
It's tea.
Oh, look, it doesn't matter. This is it. So what do you say? Write a pop song, hit the big time.
But when you become popular, you lose the fans that you've got.
Wow.
Yeah, they think you sell out.
Well, hopefully you will.
No, we don't want to sell out.
Well,
come on, guys.
Maybe you should ring Neil Finn.
Nah, don't hassle him.
No, I think you're right.
With the integrity of the band's novelty music at stake, Brian makes good on his promise and puts in an urgent call to the Ronan Keating of the North Island, ex-Crowded House superstar Neil Finn.
Hello, it's Neil here.
Hi, Neil, it's Brian.
Brian.
Nisbet.
Oh, Brian Nisbet, yeah.
How are you?
Okay, Brian.
Oh,
Thank
we're
you.
doing all right.
Yeah?
The band's been given an opportunity to make some serious money.
What exactly are they going to do, though?
Well, they've been asked to write a pop song.
Oh, okay.
They're worried about selling out.
Well, that's pretty reasonable.
But I've said
Good
to
on
them, Neil, I've said, selling out, that's what you want to aim for.
Well, I mean, you're a manager, though, but, they're artists, they don't want to sell out.
But you've sold out. I've tried to get to a lot of your concerts and it's had sold out on the posters.
Hang on a minute. No, geez, Brian, that's not what they mean by sold out. No, they mean, like, compromising their artistic integrity,
And
doing
what?
something cheap or commercial.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, well, we're talking big money, Neil.
Yeah, but that's like the devil, isn't it, really? The big money. You've got to protect yourself as an artist against that sort of stuff.
Okay, so any advice?
Well, yeah, I mean, I just think you've got to be true to your music and write about what you know.
Okay, hey, mate, you've still got my number, eh?
I think so.
All right.
Yep. All right.
Bye.
See ya.
What did Neil think we should do?
Well, he reckons you should just stay true to yourself and write about what you know and do what you think is right.
Okay.
And he reckons you should do it. I reckon you should do it. I think you should meet this guy.
Okay.
Okay, well, go and meet him.
All right.
Well, not right now, Brett.
Oh, well, when's the meeting?
It's on Tuesday.
Well, I might just start going down there.
Within minutes, Brett is in the pie shop again. But 3 days later, he and Jermaine are somewhere even more exciting. The luxurious London offices of high-flying music agent Josh Duchenne. The band are met in the circular smoked glass reception atrium by Josh's assistant, Kanisha, and offered the most complicated coffee they have ever seen. Josh enters in a $2,000 suit and $400 Iron Maiden t-shirt, slugging deeply from a personalized espresso tankard.
I saw your act the other night and I was knocked out, honestly, bowled over. The kids seemed to like you. Young people responded to you. It's folky, right? Because you have the two guitars, and yet you harmonize, and you have a sense of humor, which I think is terrific.
Well, thanks very much.
And there's no leader, right? There's Jermaine, and Brian.
Brett.
And him too. There's no like noticeable leader. You know what I mean? You're more like the Beatles. If the Beatles were two people and they were you guys. So let me cut to the chase. I know you're wondering why you're here. I have an artist, right? Whamby. You know who Jessica Simpson is, right? And you know Britney Spears.
Is Jessica Simpson the one who plays the saxophone?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't play the saxophone. That's Candy Dulfer, I think you're thinking of.
Oh, I'm thinking of Lisa Simpson.
You're thinking of Lisa Simpson. No, she's on the cartoon.
Yeah.
We're talking about.
She's good. She's good in that.
No, she's very good in that. But the point is, Whamby's she's a teenager. She needs a little bit of guidance, you see. But she's also very attractive. And she's in that burgeoning stage where women are almost perfect, where there's no fat on their bodies, and they haven't developed a thought of their own yet or any independence, you see. And so what we want to do is have a song for her that sort of establishes that. You know what I mean? I don't know if you remember the Britney song, "Not Quite a Woman, Not Yet or Not Yet a Girl."
No.
You know what I'm getting at.
You want us to write a song about becoming a woman?
That's exactly it. From a woman's, girl's, stroke, female's point of view.
That's interesting.
You're interested then?
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
Fantastic. Well, listen, have a think about this. Take your time, and call me tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. and let me know what you've got.
The boys break the good news to Brian when they meet him outside near the open-air ashtrays.
How'd you get on?
He wants us to write a song about being a teenage girl.
Okay.
Well, Neil Finn said you should write about what you know.
Well, there you go. Write about what you know about being a teenage girl.
It's not very much.
Like Carole King, Phil Spector, or Gary Barlow, Brett and Jermaine harness their considerable songwriting expertise to craft a song specifically targeted at the pop market. A song that encapsulates, with only a few simple words and a handful of catchy chords, everything that bubbles within the giddy, racing heart of a teenage girl.
Yeah, I've got a double X chromosome. Yeah, I've got a double X chromosome. So what? I'm alone with the double X chromosome.
Chromosome. Is it chromosome or chromosome?
Um,
Some of them go to school. They're from the age bracket of 13 to 19. The girls, not boys. They have double X chromosome or chromosome. We'll look that up.
long hair,
Long hair.
breasts. Josh wants it about becoming a woman though, eh? So, what are women like?
Women.
Yeah.
Well, they like women's rights.
They go to women's hospital.
Women's magazines, like
Yep.
like Women's Weekly.
Yep. That's about it.
Well, it's about that age where you're not, do you call yourself a young woman or do you call yourself an elderly girl?
It's a tricky time.
It's a tricky time for any young woman, isn't it, I guess? Or elderly girl.
Meanwhile, Brian is back at the computer.
Dear Mr. Mambuku, I'm writing to you once again in conjunction to the investment deal. This is the third email I've sent to you with regard to my fee. I'm not sure how you conduct a business in the Ivory Coast, but where I'm from, New Zealand, in brackets, and to a lesser extent the UK, we reply to emails.
3, 4. Standing alone in my room, weaving all night, thinking about what's happening. I'm into women's rights. I'm stuck between two worlds. Am I a young woman or an elderly girl?
I am of course aware that you are dealing with an oppressive dictator, but I really would appreciate a response.
Kick it!
Yours sincerely, Brian Nesbitt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have long hair.
Yeah.
I wear a dress.
Yes. Come on,
Nearly a woman.
I'm a woman.
It's a little bit harsh actually, I might just change the start. Dear Mr. Mabuku, how are you? I am fine.
Nearly a woman. Nearly a woman.
Ah,
Will it make the grade?
fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, really terrific, you guys. I think you nailed it. You nailed it to the floor with a giant spike. I
Yeah.
love the part about being a woman is more than having long hair and breasts. That's perfect. Where'd you guys get that insight?
First of all, I thought, maybe if I had longer hair and breasts and wore like a dress or something, that would make me a woman. But then I thought, no, there's something more, isn't it?
Right. I mean, because there's a lot of people with long hair and breasts that aren't even women. So there is more to it than that. Listen, I appreciate you guys coming in so early. Now, do you want another latte, or are you guys all right?